everyone, and welcome to the Nerdgasm Podcast, the podcast where we talk about things that are nerdy and things that are naughty, all in the attempt to help educate you and what's important. My name is Merlin Sensei, and that's my name. Don't wear it out. With me, of course, is the 12-sided guy, the wonderful Switch Riggs, and the ever-vivacious Moopacabra.
Hooray! I'm glad to be back this week.
Yes, everyone is glad that literally everyone is here to be back this week.
I'm glad
because
that
I'm
you're
sure
on time too.
nobody likes me.
Look, I apologize. I beg your patience and your pardon with me, friends and listeners. Last week was rough for me. I know it was rough for a lot of us.
I made the call in the end, though. I said, I'm doing it.
There's a lot going on right now, and I really appreciate your willingness to work with us and to be understanding. Sometimes life gets in the way. So that's just a little bit about what happened. But we're back. We're happy to be here, so.
Finger guns.
Nope, I'm gonna start.
Goodness.
I'm gonna start because
Yeah,
I'm so
where are we
excited.
gonna
Listen,
start?
okay. Normally, all Merlin does is complain about Pokemon. And I know it's Pokemon Unite, not Pokemon, but I'm so fucking excited. I gotta be honest, I didn't watch the trailer, I didn't look at shit. All I know is there's a dog made out of bread, and he's my new favorite thing. I'm a basic bitch, and I love Pikachu, but he's a dog made out of bread. How can you not, I thought Lechonk was a great idea, but fucking Fido? Really? You're gonna play on words that shit, and it's a bread dog? Fuck you, he's the best Pokemon ever. He's adorable. I need one. I need a pet one. I'm gonna pick him up, and I'm gonna take a little bite out of him, and then I'm gonna hug him. Perfect.
Some people think that Fido is a bit of a cop-out Pokemon. Like, there's nothing particularly new about him, because there's, a cake Pokemon.
Fuck them. That's a cake. It's not a bread dog.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on this one.
What's it
Like,
called?
there's...
Bread
Alcremie.
dog.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
him.
basically
Bread
a dog
dog.
version of Alcremie.
Nope. Bread dog.
Yeah,
Bread
Fido,
dog.
come on.
Combines.
Like,
He combines
Oh,
puppies,
it's a great name!
puppies and carbs. Match made in heaven.
The pun just, yes, Fido. Love it.
Beautiful.
Speaking of semi-puns, though, they also showed a new version of Wooper that some people have already taken to be calling Pooper.
The fuck is...
because
I don't
he
even
is
know what
brown.
a Wooper
it's like that weird frog Pokemon. Well, not frog Pokemon. A tadpole Pokemon with the antlers that stick outside of its head for some...
Yeah.
Oh, that weird thing? That's a Wooper.
Yeah.
It looks like
that's a
kind of
Wooper.
like a cute satellite dish, right?
Yeah, sort of.
No, it's sort of like
Antenna.
an axolotl almost.
Yeah.
No, but it's a cute satellite dish. I know exactly what this is.
I
Oh,
understood.
no,
I
not
understood what you
satellite dish. What's it called? Old-timey
meant.
antenna.
Pokemon fans are creating fan art of Pooper, the new Paul D and Wooper. I just saw it. Oh, man. Fuck it. Fido's way better, though. Look at his little brioche bunny.
Fido's fine. The name of the region is Paldea? Or
Paldea.
Paldea?
Paul D and
Oh,
Wooper.
is it just... Yeah, Paldea. They also showed off an ice Pokemon that I can't remember. It's like... Titan, was that it? Yeah.
Titan. It depends on if it's a hard or a soft C, really.
Yeah.
Kitty.
But this,
Not a
this
fan of
fucker,
the
look at
legendaries.
he's goddamn adorable. He's a fairy puppy.
Yes, he is.
I also love
Well,
that his ability is own tempo, so he can't be confused. Like, bitch knows he's bred. That's it. He knows his lot in life. He's fucking bred. He's adorable, and he knows it. And
there you go.
unshakable.
I'll have to take him to the that French cuisine place where they eat Pokemon.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
What was that? It's not. It's X and Y.
I also just
I mean,
saw apparently
think about it, they're
Titan.
effectively wild animals.
So Titan's ability is literally called thick fat.
Well, a lot of Pokemon have thick fat. I think that's one of Snorlax's possible abilities.
I love it. I just love that we're just like, yeah, whatever. This is what they are. They're here. Get used to it.
Yeah. As long as we're on the Pokemon subject, let me bitch momentarily.
Oh God, you gotta ruin it, don't you? Can't you just let anything be beautiful?
Yes, I do. No, nothing can ever be beautiful. I am the hard voice of the world, here to hammer down the nails that are standing up in front of me.
Boo.
Pokemon Unite Buzzwole has been released at the astronomical 12,000 EOS coins. The first time any Pokemon, the mosquito that's got the muscles.
Oh my God. Oh, Buzzwole. That makes sense.
Yeah. Astronomical 12,000 EOS coins. The first time a Pokemon has ever been this expensive. The highest amount previously was 10,000 EOS coins. In addition,
shit, he's jacked.
Yeah, that's why they call him Buzzwole. In addition, though, a special event has started, the Pika Party, in which you and a group of 3 others make up a team of 4 all Pikachus versus another team of 4 all Pikachus.
I love it!
In which all of the mob Pokemon, or wild Pokemon that are on the map, are different types of Pikachus, including Surfing Pikachu, Flying Pikachu, Hip-Hop Pikachu, and such like that give off slightly different abilities when you defeat them. And then in the center, instead of Zapdos or Regigigas or whoever shows up, it's Gigantamax Pikachu.
They don't even go Raichu or Pichu. It's just fucking Pika everything.
This is the Pika Party. It's not the worst thing they've ever done. It's kind of fun.
It makes me want to put on my Pikachu onesie.
The uninteresting thing about it, though, is the reward for completing the Pika Party challenge, which is 20 Pika Party battles. You get to choose a Pikachu Hollowware. And I know what you're thinking. How is that a bad thing, Merlin? That sounds amazing.
You have all the Pikachu Holloware?
Would be if it were more than just 2 choices of Pikachu Holloware.
Oh.
And they're not even interesting Pikachu Holloware. It's the standard Team Purple Pikachu Holloware.
Merlin.
Or
I'm
the standard
angry that
orange
they're giving
Pikachu
me things for
Holloware.
free. All I have to do is play a game and they're giving me things for free, and I don't like my free thing choices.
Well, look, free things are great if you don't already own the free things because you've gotten Holloware tickets since you've been playing since the beginning, and there's nothing to spend the Holloware tickets on except for the orange and purple Pikachu costumes,
Did you
basically.
have to pay for Pokemon Unite? No.
That brings me to my next
point.
point.
For fuck's sake.
If you are, in my opinion, with the way the game is right now, if you are interested in playing Pokemon Unite, do so. But never pay for anything. Ever. It's not worth it. Because eventually, the items rotate into the store for free, basically. Espeon just came out. Their standard purple and their standard orange, not Espeon, sorry, Glaceon, forgive me. Or was it Espeon's?
One of them's going to give you frostbite if you put your dick in it, the other one's not.
Their orange and purple team uniforms or whatever were available via a special incentive to, log in every day, and it cost, 90... money coins or whatever, which is I don't know, $5 or something like that.
Do they have one that wears a party hat?
No.
Are you sure? Because this sounds like a big old pity party, Merlin.
So as soon as this event is still going on, mind you, but these 2 Hollowares have just rotated into the Holloware store. So if you had spent it's ridiculous. Pokemon Unite is just failing literally at every single corner. And that's all I have to say about it.
You feel better?
Okay. I'm holding up my thing.
Go for it.
So, positive thing is Scarlet and Violet 4-player co-op. Awesome.
Ooh.
Bad part. $240 for 4 cartridges.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Ouch.
That's expensive for a household.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna probably start off with like the dual pack that you can get. So we'll just have 2, but and see how the kids like it. I think that's where my plan is. At least
That's not bad. Yeah, I'm still definitely going to pick up Violet. I think when it comes out in November.
I believe it's
very
November
soon.
18th is the release date.
Yeah, lots of nice things are coming out soon. It's nice.
All I know is we need our own
From
fake
when it
mom.
comes to-
Her own fakey. We do. We have Gumpy.
Yes!
Gumpy and the Moopacabra. Oh, God, I hate you guys so much. Ugh.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, Switch, as long as we're talking about video games, what's coming out this week?
No,
What's up?
Go ahead, Moo. I'll take over after.
So, I actually had some video game news, too. We took the girls to this really neat arcade. We found it is, like, middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. We just happened to, like, see it one day and thought, well, it's not too far of a drive, right? Like, it wasn't, like, it took us a couple hours to get there, right? But, like, and it's called Pinball PA, and it's a whole room of arcade games, like, all of them set to free play, so unlimited quarters, and you can pay, like, either for a 2-hour pass or for, like, an all-day pass. It's, like, a $10 difference between one and the other. I think for, Dress Blacks and I took my little girls, and I think we paid $50 for all 4 of us for 2 hours, which is not great. But when you think about unlimited quarters and what we would have actually spent at an arcade, pretty fucking amazing. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
2 rows.
To be at, like, some of the original games, $50 is a, is a steal.
2 rows that were, like, on either side of the row, nothing but pinball machines. Like, so many different kinds of pinball machines going back decades, right? And then, like, 3 or 4 rows of, like, all sorts of different arcade games. Like, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was there. Like, all the, like, Frogger, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Centipede. Like, they had Burger Time. They had Tappers. They had, like...
It's not called Baby Pac-Man, is it?
They
Pac-Man Jr., I think.
There's a Baby Pac-Man game, actually.
There's
I
Baby
thought it was
Pac-Man
also
as
called
well.
Pac-Man Jr. I was wrong. The real Ghostbusters they had there. They had Spy Hunter.
That's a very rare one to find, the real Ghostbusters. I want to make a main cabinet and just have that loaded onto it.
They had some really neat, like, Star Wars sit-in. Dress Blacks and I played House of the Dead all the way to the end. Like, beat the whole
I
thing.
love House of the Dead.
It was so neat to get to sit there and just keep going. We played, so many. The one thing they didn't have they did not have the Simpsons game, which was a bummer. But they had so much other good stuff. Like, I really, like, my girls kind of ran out of patience. But I think, like, had it just been Dress Blacks and I, or, like, with older kids that you don't have to really supervise, like, we could have had so much fun with that. And we did still have, like, a ton of fun. It was really great. They had air hockey and, like, this neat, like, soccer hockey game. Like, it was kind of like foosball, but not exactly. It was odd. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Oh,
just,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It had a dome over top of it.
Yeah. And they had, like, some of the, like, the Cruisin' World games, or, like, the truck. They had the old school. I don't know if any of you ever played this. I remember playing it at the bar when I was a kid with my parents. Like, it was a big, heavy metal, like, puck, and you would slide it down the lane, and there would be bowling pins that would snap up when it went over the center.
Yep.
They had one of those. They had a skee ball game. Like, it was just a ton of fun. And, like, my kids loved it just because video games. And then, like, Dress Blacks and I really appreciated, like, the nostalgia and, like, the unlimited quarters aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really, really neat. I just, if any of you happen to be, it was in, like, Hopewell? Aliquippa? I don't know. A weird-ass little town. Like, I had never been there before, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a really cool thing to get to do. And I just feel like our fellow nerdy friends may appreciate knowing that exists. So.
Well, in my new home, by the way, anyone didn't noticed this new background, new place. Our little bar and grill arcade actually does have the Simpsons game, so you can play it my way.
Hooray!
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I have a
Rampage.
friend that I play D&D with on
Rampage, too.
Sundays. Ooh, Rampage, nice. And my buddy was like, "Hey, I've seen the, Arcade 1-Up has the Simpsons, machine and stuff like that." I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to add it to my collection one of these days." He's like, "Well, I'd like to buy it, because I don't know how long the deal's going to be or how long it's going to be available, because I can remember playing that game when I was younger, but I've got, nowhere to keep it. Would you mind?" And I'm like, "Whoa, slow down there, Chief."
Yeah.
It's like, that's a lot of responsibility for me,
really.
who lives out in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like it's going to get stolen, but I did have to shoot a raccoon one time.
You just find a raccoon in there, go, "Eat my shorts."
That's right. No free games, varmint.
Should mount him on the wall.
Yeah.
But to no free games on him. But games that are coming out this week. Starting off, a game called Furthest Frontier. If you guys like your city building games in the Renaissance era, perfect for you.
Oh.
One that I'm going to keep this one for last, even though it's next in the coming out list. But Rumbleverse is finally
Rumbleverse is finally
coming out. Free to play brawling royale. Think Fortnite, but punching instead of guns.
Yeah, it's all melee, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Another one that's coming out, a new MMO that people are excited for, is Tower of Fantasy. Very Legend of Zelda, Genshin Impact looking. No, they don't have a squeaky little fairy girl, so you might like it. Yeah, right
I'm
there.
sorry, I just went through the Nerdgasm chat and I saw the Ghostbusters casket, and then I saw Maddie's comment, "Let none here gathered deny that Bustin made him feel good. Us too, Merlin, us too." And it just...
It's true.
He's so clever sometimes, and it just really tickled me.
For a very in-person reserved person, he's
Yes!
very...
You would be surprised. You sit in on a D&D game with him, and it's just like, oh. He and I are punsters for sure.
I keep meaning to play with him. I just haven't had the chance yet.
Well, you need consent for that first 12.
Wow, I meant that too, but D&D play with him. Also, he has said some things that it sounds like I might have consent.
We'll see. Another game that's coming out, if you like your waifu harem games, is called Super Bullet Break, where you use your harem as bullets to shoot at these demon girls. And it's roguelike. It's if you like it.
It's an excuse to flash art.
Super Bullet Break. The one that I am excited for, though, is Call to the Lamb.
Call to the Lamb!
Very Isaac feeling roguelike.
Are you saying Call to the Lamb or Cult? Cult. Thank you.
Yes.
Praise the sun.
Coming out 11th. Very roguelike, coming out on all platforms that are relevant these days.
But a lot of people are pumped for that.
Yeah. It looks like a really good roguelike that I'm excited to play. It has the aesthetic that I like to play a lot.
For some reason, looking at it, it reminds me of the Woodland Creatures Christmas.
Woodland Critter Christmas. Hail Satan!
But yeah, that's one I will probably be picking up as soon as it comes out. One game that did come out, and Moo needed to check her Steams.
I did. I was gonna say thank you. That was on my list of things to say thank you for. You sent me that. I was at work, and I was like, "The fuck is Game Daddy?" And then I looked, and then I saw, and I couldn't accept it because my phone is garbage for this kind of thing. I'm in the middle of a meeting.
Did you give her Hooked On?
Oh yeah.
He didn't. I got it from my game sugar daddy.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's true. He's bought you many games.
He has. He really has. I'm very grateful.
Also,
thank you.
I was daddy before you.
Well, that's why I specified which game daddy.
Game daddy. There we go. So, but no, thank you. I'm really excited. I'm really hoping that here soon I will have some time to be able to sit down and actually get to play that, and record myself. We are working really hard on trying to get all of this house stuff figured out. It's been nothing is ever easy. We'll just say it that way. Nothing is ever easy.
Mm-hmm. So I want to point something out. You may see two doors in here. This is the bedroom, by the way. That's to the apartment, and that goes outside from my room to the porch, which is I find extremely weird.
That is odd.
Yeah,
it is.
That's pretty common up here, actually.
Oh.
A lot of them have the glass center part, though. That's the part I find to be weird, that you have this big glass portal into your bedroom, but...
Yeah, I would be covering that up real quick.
Privacy. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Do we have anything else on the nerdy side?
I would say, is that all the games that were coming out?
That's all the relevant games.
Let's keep it lighthearted. Let's keep it nice this week.
Super excited for Stray.
Oh, that's already out, though.
Yes, I was just... to
put on.
I look forward to that.
To put on this stuff. It's out.
I know. I haven't gotten to play it because it's been insane for everybody.
Please, Merlin, please don't put anything sad out there. Let's just have a nice, lighthearted week.
I'm not.
Please.
We are. We're about to. I'm gonna say, as long as we're keeping things wonderful and lighthearted, in a wonderful win for karmic justice, a jury awarded more than $4 million to the Sandy Hook family in the Alex Jones defamation case, which is fantastic.
It is.
It shows that you can't be an asshole and spout off your mouth and say, yeah, everybody that was affected is a paid actor and this is all, propaganda to try and make the frogs gay. It's like, no, dude, we had people injured and killed and died, so fuck you.
Yeah, but there were children that were victims.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this. 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 Look,
cosmic justice. Fuck you, Alex Jones.
Yes.
Getting the surface on it.
Normally, I am an advocate for freak out the fuck. I can't. I do not have the emotional bandwidth for another bad thing right now. We are.
We're saying it's a good
paper clips and scotch tape, guys. Paper clips and scotch tape. That's all that's holding it together right now.
I use spit
to keep
myself together.
Work, so we got all that.
So
I do in fact have paper clips and scotch tape in my office.
And you should at least, so you should at least have that plus the cabinet worth. And now it's back to school time, so it's going to be cost even less to worry about.
True. August 5th through the 7th or something like that is tax-free weekend.
Depends what state you're in.
Depends on what state you're in. For Ohio, I believe that is tax-free weekend. Spoilers, some of us live in Ohio.
Well, speaking of who lives where, I have some good news. Two listeners of the show, since the last time that I was on the air, that I believe have not only landed safely in their destination, and have not gone homeless, as was the worry for both of them, but have both found jobs that pay better than they were expecting. So there you go.
Hooray!
And they met because of the show.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I had I very specifically do not share my name or where I work on this podcast. This is my personal life, and I'd like to keep it personal. But people want to know, right? So some of them found this. And so it was like a weird 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon thing, though, where they're like, oh, yeah, I have a friend of a friend who knows they wouldn't say which one of you they knew. I think it's 12. I think we figured out that it's 12. He's not actually above me in this video, is he? I'm pointing up for absolutely no reason. Well, motherfucker. 12?
Point the other way.
12.
There you go.
12. All right.
Spin the wheel.
I think it's 12. I know, right? I think it's 12 is the connection. But it was just kind of like one of those weird, like, oh yeah, small world kind of things. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Well, what are the chances that it's me, the odd one? Like, I'm the one far away.
Right! That's what I was like. I was thinking it's gotta be Switch, right? I was thinking, it'll probably be Switch. It'll be somebody. And then I'm listening. I'm like, I don't think so. And then I'm like, it's fucking 12? Way up in bumfuck Canada? Like, what?
I know a lot of people, apparently.
You know?
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the thing. Mo Guns literally... I think literally knows everybody within the states around Ohio. Like, no matter where I go with him, he'll be like, oh, hey, I know them. Or somebody will come up and be like, yo, Mo Guns, is that you? It's like, yeah. It's like, how?
Just lucky, I guess.
Anyway.
I get a lot of the, oh, you look like someone I know or I saw pass by. And I'm like, I've never lived here before or been in this town ever in my life.
I get a lot of that.
I've had people argue with me about who I am on Facebook because there's some guy who lives out in Victoria who is apparently a great time to party with, and they'll contact me and they're like, no, you're him. And I'm like, I don't know. What do you...
You have to be careful. Your doppelganger's living too close to you. That's a problem.
I had one right in my own town. He was an AM person at Duncan, and I was always there in the afternoon. They're like, didn't you just come in like an hour ago? I'm like, no. No, I wasn't here. Never met him, but I guess he's out there.
He's out there looking just like you.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Rich Swigs.
Rich Swigs.
Rich Swigs.
Drinking champagne by the bottle. Alright, let's go ahead and hit up the Geeky Weeky.
Geeky Weeky.
Sunday, August 7th, Luca Lujan's birthday, Jen Sincero's birthday, or Sincero, I'm not sure. David Duchovny's birthday, Charlize Theron's birthday, Bruce Dickinson's birthday, Aged Care Employee Day, American Family Day, Battle of Boyaca, Cote d'Ivoire Independence Day, Fast of 9th of Av, which is a Jewish holiday apparently, National Friendship Day, which I believe was your sneaky peeky to the Geeky Weeky, Ivory Coast Independence Day, National Lighthouse Day, National Raspberries and Cream Day. I don't know if I like strawberries and cream better than raspberries and cream. Raspberries and white chocolate, now that's delicious. National Sea Serpent Day, National Sisters Day, Particularly Preposterous Packaging Day, Professional Speakers Day, as in oratory speaking, not, subwoofers.
Not a K-10, yeah.
Psychic Day, and I believe as you're listening to this, you're having a good time. Purple Heart Day, Tasua, forgive me if I pronounce that incorrectly, Exercise with Your Child Week, International Assistance Dog Week, National Farmers Market Week, National Health Center Week, National Resurrect Romance Week, Stop on Red Week, and Brecken Jazz Festival. You like jazz?
I do, actually.
Monday, August 8th, Digital Nomad Day. Did you say good movie?
Yeah. As good as it gets. He says that in that movie.
Oh no, I was quoting the B movie.
Oh,
that was good too.
Way to go, Switch. Who's clearly much more cultured than the rest of us.
Yeah.
He does it to the dog.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
August 8th is Digital Nomad Day, Dying to Know Day, Happiness Happens Day, International Cat Day, Shawn Mendes's birthday, Megan Good's birthday, Jensen Ramirez's birthday, JC Chaze's birthday, Dustin Hoffman's birthday. National Braiders Day. Are we talking about hair braiding? Yes, we are. National CBD Day. National Dollar Day. National Frozen Custard Day. I do like frozen custard. Oh, National Mochi Day. Hell yeah, I love mochi.
Yummy, yummy.
National Pickleball Day. National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day. Moo, take note.
I love zucchini.
National Tarantula Appreciation Day.
Nope.
Odie Day, as in Garfield's frenemy Odie. Peace Festival in Augsburg. Top 8 Challenge Day. U.S. Victory Day. Wear Your Mother's Jewelry Day. Afternoon Tea Week. And National Bargain Hunting Week begins. Hell yeah. Tuesday, August 9th. Adivasi Divas, Troy Land Johnson's birthday, Rona Mitra's birthday, King Von's birthday, Jet Lawrence's birthday, Eugene Harris's birthday, annual Perseid meteor shower peak night, Perseid,
Perspire.
I don't know. It's a meteor shower peak night. Go check out the meteor shower. Co-working day, Hold Hands Day, International Day of the World's Indigenous People, Nagasaki Memorial Day, National Book Lovers Day, National Rebecca Day, National Rice Pudding Day, National Veep Day, National Women's Day, Singapore National Day, and Elvis Week. Wednesday, August 10th, Abai Day? Forgive me. Ascent of St. Dominic, Duran Duran Appreciation Day, Sunny Suljik's birthday, Macy Bookout's birthday, Jacob Lattimore's birthday, Chris Merrick's birthday, and Alicia Bellamy's birthday. It's also Ecuador Independence Day, Eka Peoples Day, Herbert Hoover Day, National Connecticut Day, National Lazy Day, National Mary Day, as in M-A-R-Y, the name, National Psychiatric Technician Appreciation Day. Yep, psychiatric. National S'mores Day. S'more of what, though? I don't understand. What are we getting s'more of? I don't. National Shapewear Day. National SKI Citrus Soda Day. National Spoil Your Dog Day. That is every day in my household. Royal National Agriculture Show Day. Update Your Bio Day. Makes sense. I mean, it's about that time of year. You gotta update your bio. Vlogging Day and World Lion Day. Thursday, August 11th, Chad Independence Day, Savannah Chrisley's birthday, Joe Rogan's birthday, Hulk Hogan's birthday, Chris Hemsworth's birthday, Changbin's birthday, Changbin? Not Sean Bean, Changbin? I don't know, he's a rapper apparently, I don't listen to a lot of rap. Hip Hop Day, Ingersoll Day, Mountain Day, National Align Your Teeth Day, National Bakewell Tart Day, National Face Mask Day, as in, you know, the cloth face mask. Don't go around pulling on people's football helmets. National Fufu Day, which is a type of food? Fufu? Mm-hmm. Not pho, but fufu. Interesting. National Presidential Joke Day, National Raspberry Bombay Day. Raspberry Bomba? Raspberry Bomba. Sounds delicious. National Son and Daughter Day, Raksha Bandhan, and Tu B'Av. Forgive me, my Hebrew is atrocious. Friday, August 12th, International Youth Day, Milkman Day, National Gooey Butter Cake Day, Tyson Fury's birthday, Ken Walker's birthday, George Soros's birthday, Dixie D'Amelio's birthday, Cara Delevingne's birthday, National Julienne Fries Day, National Middle Child Day, National Vinyl Record Day, Shop Online for Groceries Day, Spirit Festival, Thailand Mother's Day, the Glorious 12th, and World Elephant Day. Finally rounding out the week, Saturday, August 13th, Garage Sale Day, International Left-Handers Day. Thank you, Ned Flanders. National Bowling Day, Zachary Zaxor's birthday, Kendu Isaac's birthday, Amber Scholl's birthday, National Filet Mignon Day, National Prosecco Day, National Sarah Day. A lot of days are in this month, it seems. Sebastian Stan's birthday, Oban Festival, Women's and Family Day, Tiffany Moon's birthday, and National Science Week. Your sneaky peeky at next week's Geeky Weeky, Gay Uncle's Day.
Hi. Thank you very much, Berlin. Dress Blacks went ahead and joined us during that segue. Welcome, Dress Blacks.
Hi.
So we're going to be changing the way we do things around here a little bit. There was some concern from people about what we do with Kink Quest. I'm not going to go into that too much. What I am going to say is our intent with this has always been education, right? We
and
don't
to
tell,
help you feel not alone.
Yeah, we
You
don't
know,
tell
that-
stories simply to titillate. I do recognize that some of them do. I recognize that some of what we talk about is explicit. It's meant to be. Adults should not be made to feel shame for doing consensual adult things. And that has always been kind of what we have strived to talk about. There's a very narrow window of what sexuality is acceptable. There is a lot of variation between heteronormativity versus homosexual activity. There's a lot of variation when you start to talk about gender, when you start to talk about age, when you start to talk about, the things that somebody young and thin and conventionally pretty can do and it's acceptable are very different than something that somebody maybe overweight or middle-aged or, transgender is allowed to do. What we celebrate in one person, we condemn in another. And I think it's fascinating. And it's a big part of why I wanted to talk about this, because I wanted to normalize these behaviors and these feelings and these thoughts. We say a lot of the time, if it's legal and you're legal, go for it.
Sane, safe, and consensual.
That's right. And so I did want to let you guys know that we're going to be stepping away from Kink Quest. The boys have promised me some space to do Moo's Kink Corner on here. I want to continue to educate you guys. I want to continue to talk about the importance of open communication, the importance of consent, the importance of learning your body.
Not using silicone lube on a silicone toy.
That's important too. The importance of learning to love yourself and learning to trust yourself, learning to love your partner and trust your partner. The importance of giving yourself grace. These are all things that I still think are important. But I want to make sure that going forward that I am being purposeful in what I have to say. And this story is kind of a silly way to illustrate that. But I wanted to share this because this was kind of a big deal to me. And it kind of went along with that. I guess before I get that far, I want to say thank you. I've talked to a couple different listeners this week via email and in person who have shared that what we have talked about has helped them, that it has taught them something, that they've been able to talk to other people because of it. And I'm really grateful that you guys took the time to tell me about that. I really needed to hear it this week. And it means a lot to me that you took the time to reach out. So thank you to those people. Going along with the vein of communication and grace and trust and learning your body, and this is something that we've talked about on here before, I traditionally have a very, I guess I don't have a very difficult time. I can't really keep saying that. Historically, I have had a difficult time having an orgasm. It has been much less of an issue since December. I think it's fair to say. It's gotten better. Are there still difficult times? Yes. But it's not like it was before.
It's almost as if practicing, so to speak, and having regular sexual intercourse, again, safe, sane, consensual, helps you learn more about your own body, what works and what doesn't, and being able to build upon it the next session, which could happen the next day or the day after, or for some very lucky people, an hour or two after the first session.
For me,
really?
I think the big...
I'm sorry, we'll get right back to you, Moo. But really? The schoolgirl outfit? We did it 3 times!
I saw that meme,
4 times.
I think for me, a big part of it has been having patience from dress blacks. It's been having willingness to say, hey, it's okay if this doesn't work. Calm down. And you not being afraid to repeat that sometimes. Just going, just relax. Just stop. We had an incident the other night where I started to get into my own head. And anytime I'd start a sentence, he'd just go, just stop. Just relax. It's okay. And I was like, okay, I'm shutting up now. And we had a lot of fun. We had mentioned when we did our sex toy episode, I had said that we hadn't done sounding for a while. We got to try that again, and that went really well. And then we just kind of got to have a nice time together. And I have talked on here before that I was like, oh, I'm one of those girls. I can't squirt. That's not a thing that happens. I just can't do it. That's okay. No, apparently I can. It just took a level of practice and persistence and willingness to relax and give myself that space and that grace, and to have you give me the space and the grace to be able to do that. I'm telling
3 fingers.
And 3 fingers. God damn it.
I typically find that's the magic number, actually, is 3 fingers specifically.
A big part of that, too, was after it did happen, your voice...
Results may vary.
Results may vary. Look, I'm not saying it works for everybody, because you've done very similar things before, and nothing has happened. This time it did, and the tone of your voice... This goes back to where I talk about communication is everything. The tone of his voice when it happened was enough to... I was like, oh, you know what? A lot of bad shit can happen in the next few days, and this will sustain me. Like, I was so proud of me, it was ridiculous. And, I don't know... Had we not begun this podcast, had I not begun being more open and honest with myself and with other people about what my needs were, what my wants were, I don't know that things would be going as well for me mentally as they are. I recognize that some people live very happy lives with no sex. They live very happy lives without that desire and that drive, but I am not that person. And so I am thankful to you, friends and listeners, for giving me a space to share my stories. I am hopeful that what I have to talk about has helped you in some way. I'm really hopeful that if you have something that you still have questions about, that you'll feel comfortable sending me an email or tweeting us or whatever thing you need to do to get your question answered. You are not alone. None of us are. Absolutely none of us are. You're not alone out there. There are people that feel the same way that you do. There are people that feel othered. There are people that feel like they might be broken. And you're not. And it's okay. And we're here for you. There are other people here for you. And I'm just, I'm grateful to you for, and I'm grateful to our listeners as a whole for giving me the space to have this conversation. I was going to bring up something else specifically, and I've completely forgotten what my topic was going to be for Kink Corner tonight. Fuck.
I mean, you talked about squirting, so I think that's enough.
I did mention it. I'm envious for the people that it comes easily to, right? Because I felt like that took forever. And part of that was me getting out of my own head and maybe not trying not to think so much about how long everything was taking. Because that's a big thing for me. is just kind of this thought of like, oh god, here I am monopolizing people's time, and they feel obligated to do this, and it's just a chore. I've used that. Am I hurting your leg? I'm sorry. I'm kind of, that's probably getting quite sore. I'll just bend over. It's okay. Sorry, we're sharing a chair right now, and I'm kind of heavy to sit on one leg. But yeah, so that's been a big thing for me, is just learning that it's okay to take the time. That I'm fairly certain, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm fairly certain that if you were like, okay, this is getting old, you would tell me, right? Communicate with your partner. I can't stress enough, communicate with your partner. Do any of you gentlemen have another subject or another topic to bring up on Kink Quest? Or Kink Corner, as it were, as we'll now be transitioning to.
Not tonight, I don't think.
Nothing I think would make a good topic.
I do want to ask one more question while I have you all here, because I did not have Dress Flex here the last time I started this conversation. And so, Dress Flex, to fill you in, we were talking a little bit about nerdy sex toys, and who would be the one we couldn't keep on the shelf, and who would be the one that maybe nobody was interested in. Who's the one that's like we had to go to 50% off and we're still having a hard time getting rid of them. And I was kind of thinking about this. We talked about Star Trek a little bit. We talked about Star Wars a little bit. And I was wondering, especially since Merlin brought up that David Duchovny's birthday is upcoming, if we were talking about X-Files sex toys, what do you think? Who do you think is what is flying off the shelves, and what are they struggling to get rid of?
The alien what do you call it? On a pocket? What are they?
The ovipositor?
Yeah, well, yes.
Ovipositor?
Because people, one, very niche market, right? So the very dedicated buyers, and then there are the ones that buy it for a laugh. And trust me, having worked in those sorts of stores, it's the people that buy it for a laugh that you cannot keep stuff like that on a shelf.
Not to poo-poo on, this particular prompt, but I don't know. X-Files, I think, falls into the same category as Supernatural does when we talked about it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like a preference, It's like, do you like Mulder? Do you like Scully? Do you like Agent Doggett?
Nobody likes Agent Doggett. Fuck that guy.
That's
the one they can't get rid of. Nobody's buying.
Is there going to be a 3-pack of the
Nobody's
Lone
going to buy
Gunman?
the Agent Doggett mouth with his big ears on the side.
It's just a recolored version of the T-1000 that was released for Terminator 2. It's just like, this one's chrome, this one's flesh.
I feel like there would have to be, because didn't David Duchovny have to go to sex rehab? Wasn't he labeled a sex addict? Wasn't that a thing for a while?
Yeah.
Didn't he just play one in
that
a
was
TV
hinted at
show?
That was Californication, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, in X-Files.
Oh,
2,
no, yeah, it definitely was hinted at. I kind of liked Agent Skinner in X-Files, but then, by the time that actor got to...
You mean Assistant Director Skinner?
Whatever. By the time he got to Supernatural, I was over him. Sorry, Mitch Pileggi, but, he didn't do it for me anymore. Maybe it's the Authority.
I forgot he was in that, too.
He was.
He was also in Stargate.
And he was on, that Beyond the Magic show. Does anybody else remember that? Where they would,
Not
debunk...
really.
Oh, my God, there was a whole
I
show
didn't
that
watch
was,
it.
Oh, I love that, yes.
The guy with the mask, and
Yeah.
he would go through and he would reveal... Magician's Greatest Secrets Revealed. That's
Right.
what it was called.
That guy used to get, death threats from other magicians.
I know! They were so mad. It was great. I loved those shows. Sorry, there's that moo penny on the tracks. Once again, we were talking about X-Files sex toys.
Sex Files.
Sex Files. I think
That's
that
gotta be
is
a
the
porn
actual
somewhere.
porn version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a gift shop a few years ago. And
Maybe the
there
F
was this
files.
little organizer portfolio thing that was named X Files, and it was like for holding business cards and having your organizer and stuff. And they named it the X Files on the box. I had a picture of that in my phone.
Huh. Look like that's where you hide your porn.
It was just
No. That's in the homework file.
Did you guys hear that?
I'm sure that's a thing.
that. I think that's a bit more fire in the sky, but
I didn't catch it, and perhaps a reread for the audience. That
Oh, Titmouse suggested the alien abduction roleplay kit, complete with anal probe. I mean, but really anything's an anal probe if you try hard enough.
I could see the
It's just close. It's just a close stick.
just glow sticks prepackaged in lube.
I could see the abduction kit doing really well,
Stop
just
giving away
based
the
on what I've
$1 million
seen on TikTok in response to people doing. I don't play Dead by Daylight, so someone's gonna have to the scary
Rapper?
movie killer.
Nope.
Ghostface.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Ghostface.
Yes. Based on the reactions I've seen to that on TikTok, where people are just like all about the picture taking, yeah, I could see the anal probe kit doing well. That CNC.
I mean, again, that is a topic we still haven't hit. And I don't
Anal
know.
probing?
Consensual non-consent.
Oh.
We've talked about anal
Oh,
probing. We did a whole episode on butt stuff. Consensual non-consent is on my list of things to talk about. That's just one that I really feel like I want to tread carefully on, and I recognize that it triggers a lot of people, myself included. So it's kind of one of the trickier ones to sort of have a conversation of. I apologize that I'm bouncing all over the place, but if I sit on dress blacks, his leg will go numb, and if I get on my knees, it hurts my knees.
You
And
need to practice more then.
And I can only spend so much time. Well, the
Knee
problem is
pads.
if I can get on my knees and lean back on my butt, I'm fine. But for me to still keep my head in the camera frame, so my head's not like down in his lap, I have to be up.
Yeah, down in the lap is for after.
It's my business. What I do in my free time is my business because I'm a consenting
Exactly.
adult doing
Yep.
things with other consenting adults.
That's right.
But yeah, thank you again, friends and listeners, for giving me the space. I really want to drive that home and make sure that you know that I appreciate the chance to teach you a thing. I appreciate your willingness to listen and to learn.
The best way you can help us, everyone listening or watching, honestly, share us with a friend that you feel can listen to us with an open mind, obviously of adult age. 18 or up is preferred, as we do talk explicitly and use foul fucking language sometimes. But also, go ahead, get a hold of us. We're not monsters. We're normal people just like you all. Like, if you have a question, yes, go
You're kind
ahead,
of a
get a hold of
monster,
us
just like
anonymously or however, and we're happy to address it, talk about it, and stuff like that. And it would be a great help to kind of focus Moo, so to speak.
If
Also-
you, I mean, even too, like, again, we mean to educate on all things. So if you have questions about healthy communication, we want to talk to you about it. We're not experts, but we'd love to help. If you want to know why 3 fingers is the magic number, we can do that too. We can have that conversation too. Switch, I apologize, I talked over top of you.
I was going to say, also to help all of us and to grow, like, subscribe, and then put everything you want to talk about in the doobly-doo as well down below.
That's right. Hit that bell! Smack that bell!
Ring that
Beat
bell.
the shit out of that bell!
Get our obligatory, like, subscribe, and comment down in there.
Smash
Three
that
fingers to the bell.
like button like you mashed
That's
on
right.
Tinder.
That's right. Stick
Or the
3
previous
fingers right up in
Tumblr.
that bell. But all of that being said, I think this is a good place to go ahead and wrap things up. So, as Moo has stated, I will go ahead and reiterate, thank you all so much for watching and listening and being patient with all of us. We appreciate you greatly. I have been Merlin Sensei. You can go ahead and find me a couple of different places on the net. You can find Moo a couple of places on the net, Switch a couple of places on the net, 12 a couple of places on the net. Guess where? Answer, Linktree. linktr.ee/nerdgasm N3RDGA5M. You can go ahead and find all kinds of different links to all kinds of different places there. Dear listeners, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and please remember to be excellent to each other.
Enjoy yourselves and love yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Give yourselves grace. You have anything to add?
Not particularly.
Not particularly from Dressbox. Man, a few words. All action.
3 fingers.
3 fingers.
We might be in different boats and different storms, but we can choose who we navigate those storms with.
Aww.
Nothing too naughty tonight, but shout out to all of our Airways people that aren't into the sexual part as much. We hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're excited you're here. Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I'm not sure if any of the rest of the cast listened to it, but I didn't specifically shout them out, but I kind of said, hey, it's okay to not be in a relationship. You're still, that was...
It's okay to not want a relationship. You're still valid.
Exactly. Yes. So, until next time, dear listeners,
I'm sorry,
or viewers...
but still stay naughty. Don't
Yes.
worry about that part. Sorry. Go ahead.
Say fuck!
Play us out.
We will go ahead and talk at you all later. Bye for now.
Bye, friends!
Take care.